Hi, friends. Welcome back to another day of Writer's Workshop. Today we'll be talking about the power of talk and how we use talking to plan and rehearse with family and friends for our narrative stories. Well, writers, will you all go back to your writer's notebook or wherever you have done your writing these past couple of days? I'll give you a second to do that. Go ahead, get your notebook out. And as you go through this notebook, can you go ahead and reread for entries that are pulling you in? The entries that you're like, that almost are saying, pick me, pick me. This entry that will most likely be your narrative story for this unit. Once you have found an entry that you would like to develop further, mark it in your notebook, maybe using a sticky note. Writers plan out their stories before they draft. And one way that we can do this is to rehearse in front of lots of different people. If you have a pet, go ahead and rehearse your story with your pet. If you have a stuffed animal, go ahead and do that. Or if you have a sibling nearby, go ahead, pull your sibling over, get your parent over, and say, hey, listen to me rehearse my story. What do you think? Once we've pulled in someone to listen to our story, we want to make a quick plan and story tell it in lots of different ways, trying new moves as you go. You might want to try changing the setting, the heart of the story, or you can add more or less dialogue, action, or inside thinking, right? Your thoughts, internal thoughts. So I want to go ahead and give this a try. I've planned out how my story might go, but I want an audience. I have my stuffed animal right here. I don't have a pet, but I do have a sister. Let's go ahead and give her a call. See if she'd be willing to listen to me rehearse my story. Oh, hi Janelle.
Hi.
Do you think that you'd be willing to listen to me rehearse my story?
Yes, I would love to. Can Stella join?
Oh yes, hey Stella.
Stella, say hi. Hi, guys.
Oh, awesome. All right, so there are three main things that I can do to really rehearse my story. The first thing I can do is to change up the setting, to change up the heart of the story, or add more or less dialogue. Are you ready to listen to me storytell?
Of course.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so my story starts off with me in my living room, and maybe I just finished watching Mo Willems on YouTube, and I realized that I don't have anything to do next, okay? This story, I changed her name. It's a fictional sister, so don't get offended. All right, so I have my main problem here, okay? And my main problem is there's nothing to do. I announced to no one in particular. Today is so boring. I miss talking to Mila. Okay, so I have my problem there. I really miss talking to my sister. I'm so glad I can talk to you all the time, sis. Then I have my idea. And then my problem begins to worsen. Check this out. It says, maybe she is free for FaceTime, I thought. I ran towards the kitchen counter. No iPad! Carly, do you know where the iPad is? I want to FaceTime with Mila. No answer. I turned towards the kitchen table. Carly was on the iPad. And then listen to how my problem gets worse. Listen how the problem gets worse. Like, you think having no iPad is bad? Listen to this. I ran over to the kitchen table and lunged for the iPad. It's my turn, I screamed at the top of my lungs. My sister turned her back. She always gets her way, I thought. It's not fair. So, some things will happen between there, and I'll be sure to expand my thinking even further, but I want to rehearse with you how my problem begins to get solved. Okay. So I said, as I stood next to my sister, silently plotting my revenge, I heard Mila's voice. Huh? I thought. I looked over towards the iPad. It was Mila. I looked back at my sister. She was facing me with a shy smile. I called her for you, she said. I saw how bored you were and thought this might help you perk up. I hugged my sister. Let's all three of us talk together, I said. So, what do you think? What do you think so far, Janelle?
I think that it's a great story, but I think you should add more action to it.
Add more action?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's actually a great thing that you said because I wrote a section with some small action pieces added in. Do you think you have time to listen to it?
Of course, yes.
All right, let's listen to how I added in some action into my story. Let's see if we have some action. I pressed down on the remote. The TV screen went dark. There's nothing to do, I announced to no one in particular. Today is so boring. I miss talking to Mila. I threw down the remote and bounced off the couch. FaceTime, I thought. I landed on my feet and ran towards the kitchen. I stopped short. I looked left, I looked right. No iPad? Carly, do you know where the iPad is? I want to FaceTime with Mila. I listened for an answer. Silence. I glanced towards the kitchen table. My eyes grew wide. Carly was typing in a number. I lunged for the iPad. It's my turn, I screamed at the top of my lungs. My sister turned her back. She always gets her way, I thought. It's no fair. I froze in place, wondering what to do next. As I stood next to my sister, silently plotting my revenge, I heard Mila's voice. Huh? I thought. I looked over towards the iPad. It was Mila. I looked back at my sister. She was facing me with a shy smile. I called her for you, she said. I saw how bored you were and thought this might help you perk up. I hugged my sister. Let's all three of us talk together. How'd that sound? Do you think that there's evidence of some small action included in this version of the story?
Yeah, I really like this version much better.
You like this version much better? Thanks so very much, sis. Thank you for rehearsing with me, and I even had one more listener, and Stella was listening too, so that's great. Awesome. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. So, friends, it is now your turn to try this. Think about the story that you chose. Which one is like, pick me. I want you to write about me. Then I want you to think, how do I want it to go? And before you story tell it out loud, go over that story in your head. Okay? Once you've done that, you might want to start thinking about what happened first, then, next, or what was your character saying? What was your character doing? Adding in those bits of action and dialogue and inner thoughts. Okay? You can feel free to pause this video now and go back and do that, or stay along with me here. All right. So writers, now that you have a sense of how your story might go, you can really get to work now. For writing today, you might try rehearsing it several more times with a parent, with your stuffed animal, with a real animal, or a sibling. Getting a sense of how your story might go, and then really diving into that work, okay? So rehearse it several more times. And we know that as writers, it is so important to know that you are not alone in any of this. Each time you rehearse, grab a different family member to serve you as an audience. Bye-bye. Happy writing.